Earl Nightingale explains why synchronicities keep appearing in your life.
Most people notice synchronicities only after they happen. A chance meeting that changes everything. A thought answered by an unexpected phone call. A book, a person, or an opportunity appearing at exactly the right moment. They call it luck. They call it coincidence. Some dismiss it as imagination. But Earl Nightingale taught that these moments are neither accidental nor mysterious. They are the natural result of how the human mind works when it becomes disciplined and directed. Synchronicities begin with thought. Your mind is not passive. It is not merely reacting to the world around you. It is a receiving and transmitting station, constantly broadcasting your dominant ideas and tuning your awareness to match them. What you think about consistently shapes what you notice. What you notice shapes what you act upon, and what you act upon determines the direction your life takes. Most people move through life unconsciously. Their thoughts jump from worry to distraction to vague hopes. They want change, but they do not hold a clear image of what they want to become. Their attention is scattered, and their goals are undefined. Because of this, life feels random to them. Events seem disconnected. Opportunities appear rare. Meaning feels accidental. But the moment a person begins to think deliberately, something changes. When you hold a clear idea in your mind, your awareness sharpens. You begin to see patterns where before you saw chaos. You notice conversations that matter instead of noise. You recognize opportunities that once passed right in front of you without registering. People begin to enter your life who seem strangely aligned with your direction. Information appears just when you need it. Doors open that you did not know existed. This is not magic. It is alignment. Earl Nightingale explained that we become what we think about most of the time. When your thoughts become focused, your behavior becomes intentional. When your behavior becomes intentional, your actions start reinforcing your direction. And when your actions align with a clear purpose, life begins to respond in kind. Synchronicities are not signs that the universe is bending rules on your behalf. They are signs that you are finally operating in harmony with natural law. You are no longer drifting from one influence to another. You are aiming, and when a person aims consistently, the world appears to cooperate, not because it is generous, but because clarity produces movement, and movement attracts connection. What looks like coincidence is often preparation meeting awareness. You prepared your mind by thinking clearly. You noticed the opportunity because you were alert. You acted because you were committed. That is why synchronicities begin appearing when you decide who you are becoming. When your thinking becomes steady instead of scattered, when your inner world gains direction, life has always been offering connections. You are simply becoming conscious enough to see them. As synchronicities continue to appear, many people misunderstand what is happening. They begin to believe that these moments are signals to stop acting and start waiting. They look for signs before making decisions. They hesitate, hoping life will give them reassurance before they move. Earl Nightingale warned that this mindset quietly reverses progress. Synchronicities do not lead your life. They respond to it. They are not instructions from the outside. They are feedback from alignment. They appear most frequently when a person is already in motion, when learning is underway, when effort is consistent, when thinking is disciplined and purposeful. Action is the condition that allows synchronicity to emerge.
When your goal is clear, your mind begins organizing the world around that clarity. You are not pulling events toward you through wishful thinking. You are tuning your awareness to what already exists. Conversations that once sounded like background noise suddenly carry meaning. Books that once seemed irrelevant now contain exactly what you need. People enter your life because you are finally able to recognize their relevance. This is not fate intervening. It is focus producing results. Earl Nightingale explained that the mind works like a filtering system. It cannot process everything at once, so it selects information based on what you consistently think about. When your thinking is scattered, your experience feels random. When your thinking is deliberate, patterns begin to appear. Those patterns are what people call synchronicities. But they fade the moment commitment weakens. When doubt replaces direction, attention becomes divided again. When fear replaces action, awareness contracts. The same opportunities still exist, but they pass unnoticed. Life has not changed. The level of consciousness has. This is why Earl Nightingale defines success as the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Progress implies movement. Realization implies awareness. Synchronicities appear along the path of progress, not at the starting line. They confirm alignment, but they do not create it. They are mile markers, not maps. If you stop walking, the markers stop appearing. This is why responsibility remains essential. You must still choose your direction. You must still act even when clarity feels incomplete. You must still think intentionally rather than emotionally. Synchronicities follow disciplined thought the same way shadows follow light. The more responsibility you take for your inner world, the more ordered your outer world appears. Decisions feel CL, inner. Timing feels more natural. Resistance feels lower, not because challenges disappear, but because you are no longer fighting yourself. Eventually, synchronicities stop feeling surprising. They feel expected, normal, logical. They become part of how life flows when thinking, action, and purpose move together. You are no longer searching for signs. You are creating alignment. That is why synchronicities keep appearing in your life. Not because you are lucky, not because the universe favors you, but because you are learning to think clearly, choose deliberately, and act consistently. And when that happens, life responds in kind.